Hingashi, an isolationist, far eastern island nation and the Warrior of Light's first introduction to Heideland's Far East. Comprised of the islands of Shishu and Koshu, the archipelago Hingashi is situated to the east of Othard and the Ruby Sea, allowing foreigners, or Ijin, only into the port city of Kugane, and the adventurers' residential district, Shirogane. Both Kugane and Shirogane can be found in the smaller and westernmost island of the archipelago, Shishu. The larger island, Koshu, is home to Bukyo, the capital of Hingashi, and is the seat of the ruling government, Bakufu. Due to Hingashi's isolationism, little to nothing is known about cities outside Kugane and Bukyo. Even the Bakufu is somewhat mysterious, with outsiders lacking full knowledge of the manner of governmental organization. What we do know of the Bakufu is that its soldiers are stationed in key strategic areas around Hingashi, including the Ruby Price, the first line of defense for the port of Kugane. Kugane is also ruled by a Lord Bugyo, or governor, who resides in Kugane Castle as a representative of the Bakufu. While the Bakufu acts as the military peacekeeper of Hingashi, within Kugane, the Sekiseigumi acts as the premier police force. The Sekiseigumi is primarily comprised of Hingan men and women born into families low in Hingashi's caste system. Members of the Sekiseigumi are able to improve their social standing by becoming samurai. Their uniforms include scarlet haori with white skirts, and their standard weapons include katanas and lances. The Sekiseigumi are quick to arrest or even execute troublemaking Ijin, and have been known to deal with troublemakers within their own ranks via ritual suicide or seppuku. The Sekiseigumi Barracks are the headquarters of this peacekeeping brotherhood, and while visitors are not allowed without official business, a viewing of the Zen garden behind the main building is worth a quick and stealthy detour past the guards. Afterward, one may enjoy a cup of tea at the tea house next door and visit Matsuba Square, named for one of the first lines of magistrates in Kugane. Matsuba Square is also famous for being the location of a skirmish between loyal and traitorous Sekiseigumi soldiers seeking to overthrow the Bakufu of Hingashi to incite change to its rigid caste system. Aside from the Sekiseigumi Barracks tea house, the bulk of Kugane's restaurant establishments may be found near Tenkonto, meaning aetherite, or more precisely translated as Spire of Drifting Souls. The Umineko Tea House serves excellent tea and sweets and is run by the lovely Ume. Directly across from the tea house, one may view the towering statue of Zuiko, depicting Zuiko of Clan Buhen atop his steed. Zuiko was a great Hingan warlord and founder of Suenokuni, the region in southern Shishu surrounding Kugane. Beside the Umineko Tea House, and often sharing patrons with it, is the Shiokaze Hostelry. The hostelry is housed within the tallest tower in Kugane and serves Far Eastern cuisine and Junmaishu, a rice wine imported from Koshu, whose rice is purported to be superior in flavor to rice from Kugane's home island of Shishu. If one were to glance up within the hostelry's tower, one could catch a glimpse of the great golden bell that hangs from the ceiling. The tower is also popular for its climbability, with daredevils from all over attempting to reach its rooftop for a splendid view of Kugane. Leaving the Shiokaze hostelry from the second floor puts one on Tasogare Bridge, a brilliant vermilion wooden bridge beneath which small ships pass into the heart of Kugane. From this bridge looking east is Kugane Castle, where visiting dignitaries are entertained. Kugane Castle once came under siege by a band of shinobi who took foreign dignitaries and the Lord Bugyo of Kugane hostage in a display of opposition to the influence of foreign nations on Hingashi. The siege was ended when the Warrior of Light snuck into the castle via an entrance in the sewer and defeated the shinobi in the castle's great performance hall. Atop the castle, one can view Hingashi's emblem, the tomoe, which is also visible on many other structures throughout the port city. Continuing across the Tasogare Bridge brings one to the Kugane Ofunakura and the airship docks. The Ofunakura was founded by Kugane's Lord Bugyo and employs shipwrights skilled in local and foreign shipbuilding and mending. It is located in the lower portion of the Ofunakura Tower, with the airship landing hosting foreign and bakufu vessels atop the tower. To the east of the Kugane Ofunakura is Kogane Dori, a heavily populated market street where merchants sell wares and auctions are held. The auction house of Kogane Dori auctions rare items such as art pieces and weaponry, and has even been known to auction off beastmen such as kikirn for use in traditional medicine. Also found on Kogane Dori is the Mujikoza Kabuki Theater, which provides entertainment that is highly popular with both locals and foreign visitors. The nature of kabuki is such that many roles are played by men, including portrayals of women, which has sometimes confused foreign visitors. Aside from Kogane Dori, Kugane also hosts a second commercial area, the Rakuza District. The Rakuza District is subject to relaxed trade restrictions and is host to market stalls filled with wares from all over Heidelin. One such stall, Daitenya, takes its name from the largest peak in Hingashi, Daitenzan. Daitenya is a good stop for foreigners seeking fine silks and garments to better blend in with local fashion. One may be surprised to find children working in and around the Rakuza District, whether helping to sell wares or passing out advertisements. Hingan culture is such that children are often encouraged to work from a young age to help their families, a fact that may surprise some visitors. The Rakuza District is also home to Sanjo Hanamachi, Kugane's Gaiko district. The Gaiko reside within the district's Okiya, or Gaiko house. Gaiko are women trained in Hingan entertainment arts, including conversation, dance, and song. They are invited to play hostess to meetings and parties for wealthy Hingans, and have even been invited by the Lord Bugyo to perform at the inaugural Kaiko Odori, a festival celebrating the opening of Kugane's port to the world. The Gaiko are not to be confused with employees of pleasure houses, which can also be found in the Rakuza district. In addition to being a center of commerce and entertainment, the Rakuza district is also home to the Bokkaido Inn and Bokaisen Hot Springs. The Bokkaido Inn offers accommodations for merchants, dignitaries, and visitors to Kugane, with rooms decorated in a Far Eastern fashion, featuring a windowed view of the inn's Zen garden. Attached to the inn are the Bokaisen Hot Springs, famous for their rejuvenating hot sake baths made with fine Hingan rice wine poured into the natural spring. Although hot spring baths are normally enjoyed by locals in the nude, in Kugane they are enjoyed in bathing suits out of sensitivity for foreign cultures. For the more modest visitors, local peddlers also deliver hot water from the Bokaisen hot springs to be enjoyed in privacy. The port city of Kugane is open equally to all foreign nations, and important foreigners are allowed residency in the Ijin District, or Ijin-gai. Within the Ijin District, one can find a number of consulates representing the nations of Heidelin, each with unique architectural aspects representative of their homelands. Violence is strictly forbidden within Kugane, allowing nations currently at war to coexist peacefully within yalms of each other in the Ijin District. Within the Ijin District are the Rakusui Gardens, offering a peaceful respite away from the main streets of the bustling city. Foreign individuals are also allowed residency in a district of Kugane called Shirogane. Strictly meant to house foreigners, Hingan locals are unable to reside in Shirogane unless married to a foreigner. Shirogane is located on a small island off the shore of Kugane and may be reached by ferry from Pier No. 2. This residential district is home to its own market, the Akanezaka markets, selling wares useful for adventuring, resource gathering, crafting, and homemaking. The Kobun Gardens, located outside the Kobai Goten apartments, offer a relaxing environment complete with vermilion bridges over koi ponds and benches surrounding the area. In northwestern Shirogane, one may visit the Shirakumo Hot Springs, featuring a secluded, natural spring on a cliffside with a view of the ocean. In southeastern Shirogane are the Hidden Shores, a secluded, white sand beach perfect for sunbathing and swimming. Off the western shore of Shirogane, one may also visit the lighthouse, which is open for all to climb and glimpse a magnificent view of the residential district. In addition to its food, mercantile, and entertainment industries, Kugane is also home to master blacksmiths and armorers, whose work is conducted in Kokajiya. Headed by Master Swordsmith Shinto and Master Armorer Fugetsu, the craftsmen of Kokajiya follow the principles of maintaining a mind clear of all but their craft, and crafting with the patron's interests first and foremost in mind. Despite the heat of the forge, many visitors are attracted to Kokajiya, where they are welcome to watch the craftsmen at work. No trip to Kugane would be complete without a tour of its piers, which are central to the city's economy and newfound openness to the rest of the world. Foreign visitors will be well acquainted with Pier Number 2, where all foreign vessels must be inspected by the customs officer Tenzen. The short pier is a dock for small skiffs, sometimes used to enter the waterways deeper in the Hingan-restricted heart of Kugane. Finally, Pier Number 1 is where Hingan vessels such as the Kuroboro Maru are unloaded with goods from Koshu, and loaded again with goods from Shishu and foreign nations before returning to Hingashi's capital, Bukyo. Pier Number 1 also houses several kuras, or storehouses, which store valuable goods until they are ready to be loaded on merchant ships by dock workers. I hope you've enjoyed this cultural and sightseeing tour of Kugane. The ability to enter this bustling port city is truly a privilege, allowing visitors to experience some of the rich but well-hidden Hingan culture firsthand. May the rest of your visit be enjoyable, and until next time, I'm Artemis Mitten, your friendly Ijin tour guide.